if this is what their roster looks like, Dan, they're going to add some in the draft as well. But is Harbaugh set up well for year one, you think?
They'll play good football because the offensive line it's a solid unit. Justin Herbert, obviously, spectacular. I think Keenan Allen's health is a big part of that. But I don't think this football team looks the way that Coach Harbaugh wants it to. Coach Harbaugh got Michigan back, and when he had his success in San Francisco, it was lines of scrimmage, and they were maulers on the offensive line and just got after you on the defensive line. So we knew these moves were coming, but I would expect this is just the beginning of them kind of to reshape what this roster is going to look like, and the addition of tight ends. Again, offensively and defensive line, but I think this organization is going to go hunt tight ends that are big, physical, dominating presences. So I think they'll be fine. It just won't look the way I expect it to in the years to come.
Yeah, a little bit of time there. They do have the number 5 pick. What do you think they need to do there, Lewis, with who might be available?
Yeah, it's all offensive line for me, and I think they're going to look to address the right tackle position. Like Mel Kiper had J.C. Latham from Alabama mocked there, who's 6'6", 325, and he is an absolute, look, he's a monster, folks. And that's exactly what Coach Harbaugh is going to want. You protect the quarterback, establish the line of scrimmage, make sure you can run the football, execute the play-action passing game, and that all starts up front. That's how he built Michigan, how he built San Francisco. And this draft is just loaded with offensive tackles who will be day one plug-and-play starters. J.C. Latham, look, you draft him and you just go, boop,
yeah,
put him right there.
Good, right.
And just go, hey, let's go, buddy. And so I expect him to take that position. There's some fantastic players. Joe Walt, Fuaga from Oregon State. I mean, these guys are just killers, man.
When he was in San Francisco and they were really good, it was Joe Staley and Anthony Davis, the bookend tackles.
It's not too bad, huh?
Yeah, so it's like that's who he wants to be.
Yeah, Latham, by the way, not only is he such a physical monster, but he puts in the work. He's a great game preparer as well. RC, back to the Chargers as well. Mike Williams, officially a free agent. Is this a real piece for a team in need, or are there too many health questions?
He's not a piece for a team in need. He's a piece for a team that has the luxury of adding a very talented player who you never know is going to be available. When Mike Williams is on the field, he's one of the best 50-50 ball catchers in this game. He could stretch a defense. He could take the top off of a defense, and he's a physical runner after the catch. But you have to have him on the field, and Mike Williams has just not been healthy enough. When you thought about pairing him with Keenan Allen, thinking that you'd have that duo week in and week out, you expected them to be two of the best in the entire league together, especially with Justin Herbert at the quarterback position, but they just haven't gotten enough out of him on the field, and so you don't know what sort of success or production he could have moving forward for another team with that list and resume of injuries.